You need to kick it back super old school and way back when you learned about pieces of a fraction. What is the top part of a fraction called? Starts with an N. Numerator. Okay, so the top part is the numerator. What's the bottom part called?
Denominator.
The denominator. Okay, and I'm just shortening that. You need to know that, so when I'm talking about numerator, denominator today, you're most definitely knowing what pieces I'm talking about, okay? Whether I'm talking about the top or the bottom. Okay? In order to add or subtract rational expressions, the denominator needs to be the same on both pieces in order to put those fractions together. Okay? By that I mean this is one piece and this is another piece. Okay? The denominator on this piece must be the same as the denominator on this piece in order to put the tops together. Okay, so is the denominator on both of those the same?
Yeah.
Yes, so we can put them together under one. So you're going to say u plus 6v, that's the first one. The second one, nothing's changing, so we're going to say plus 3u minus 2v. Because both of our denominators are the same, we can all write them underneath the same denominator, which is what? 30v. Okay, now, looking at this and just going with your basic math skills, okay, it's just a matter of combining like terms. What can we combine? 6v and 2, negative 2 is what? Huh? 4v. Okay? 4v. 6 minus 2. 4. You're fine. And then we can combine the u's together. 3u plus what? 1u. Okay, so that's going to be plus 4u. In the bottom, we have not changed anything, so it's still going to be 30v. Okay, so obviously the first couple are not hard. Okay, it's combining like terms on the top. Okay, now, if it says subtraction, the subtraction rules change entirely, okay, just so you're perfectly aware. Okay, look at number 3. Are our denominators the same? Yes, okay, and then this one is also addition. We can see here that it's addition, okay, so we can put them together. So it's going to be 5x plus 3y plus x minus y. What is going to be my denominator? 8y2. Okay, again, looking at that, what can we combine? 5x and 1x to give me 6x. Then what? 3 minus 1 is going to give me a 2y over 8y2. Okay, you guys are going to do 5. I'm going to do 6 because 6 is a subtraction one. Okay, now, don't write where I'm writing because I got to show you something. Okay, so, the same way that we do addition ones, right? So we check and see if the denominators are there, and they are, okay? However, when you're doing subtraction, okay, we're just going to pretend like this, the negative's there, and then you have, we can say, like this one is going to, we'll do b, don't write this down, b plus 4 minus 8 plus 3, okay? And there's some number here in the denominator, okay? When we do the subtraction for the second part of the fraction, the top part, the first part of the fraction, nothing's going to change, okay? The second part of the fraction, okay? This, look at me. You don't even know, look at your paper or anything. Look at me. None of this is on yours, okay? When we do the subtraction, the first one is going to be negative, so it's going to be negative b. Everything after that, you're going to change the sign. So this is a plus 4, so our new one is going to be minus 4. This is a minus 8, so it's going to become a plus 8. This is a plus 3, so it's going to become a minus 3. Okay, so when you do the subtraction on the second fraction, you're gonna flip all the signs. Okay, so if we look at number 6, our denominator is the same. Yes, okay, so we got x minus 3, okay, and this says minus. So our very first one on our second thing is going to be minus 4x. Okay, and we said our denominators are the same, so we can write that down. So we can write 4, 5x minus 6. Okay, and just like we did the problems, okay, after you change all your signs, you just combine everything like you do with addition. Okay, so what can we combine? The x minus 4. So what is that going to give me? Negative 3x. Then we still got that minus 3 all over 4, 5x minus 6. Okay, look at number 7. Okay, number 7 still kind of looks the same, but a little bit different. Okay, our denominator is the same. Look at them. Are they the same? Yeah, okay, the first guy, he's got n plus 1. Okay, that's what's important here to make sure that they're 100% the same. N plus 1, n plus 1. And then I got an n minus 2, n minus 2. Okay, so because they're the same, we can go ahead and put them all together under 1. So my denominator is going to be n plus 1, n minus 2. My first fraction is going to be still 5n plus 6. What is my second piece going to be? What am I going to write for my second part?
Negative 3n.
Yeah, it's just negative 3n, okay? Negative 3n. If there was a plus 6 here, then you would say minus 6, and so on, okay? You're going to change the signs. Okay, looking at that, what can we combine? 5n and 3n is going to give me 2n. Then what? Yeah, just plus 6. All over n plus 1 and minus 2. Can I scroll? Okay, 9. Our denominator is the same. Yeah. Okay, so on the top, I'm looking at r minus 6. What's my second part going to be? Negative r, and then what? Plus 5. Okay, so if you're looking at just this alone, your first one, you're going to change the sign. So right now, it's positive, so we're going to make it a negative, and then we're going to change it to a positive. Okay, so we're going to flip all the other ones. Okay, on the bottom, what is my denominator? R minus 1. R plus 6. Good. Okay, now, looking at the top, what can we combine? The r, so what is r minus r? 0, so they cancel. Negative 6 plus 5. Negative 1. And we got r minus 1, r plus 6. Okay, if you're not on 11, get on 11. Our denominator is the same. No, they are not. Okay, so in this case, you cannot start off by adding. Okay, and this is where they start to get a little bit harder. It's nothing crazy. There's just a little bit more steps. Okay, so first of all, pay attention. What is our first denominator? Plus 4, right? What's our second one? N minus 3, okay? So in order to make them both the same denominator, you really have to multiply by whatever's missing and whatever's missing, okay? So this first one, you're gonna multiply by n plus 3 because I have it on the other side, but not on this side, okay? And you have to do that to the top and the bottom. Okay, well now if we look at the other side, what is it missing? The plus 4. Okay, so you're gonna say n plus 4. N plus 4. Okay, because we did this, now if you look at them, what is going to be our new denominator? What's going to be our new denominator?
N plus 3 plus n.
Good. N3 and the N4. And it does not matter when you have these parentheses if you're writing n plus 4 first and then the n plus 3. Or n plus 3 and then the n plus 4. Okay, now when it comes to the top is when you start to kind of add in a little bit of extra step, okay? So when we have something right next to the parentheses like that, that means multiply and or distribute. So what is 2 times n? 2n. 2 times 3? 6. Okay, and then you got to do the same thing on this side. So 6n times n. Okay, so it's going to be 6 and 2. Okay, when we multiply those n's like that, you have to add them up. Okay, and then I got 6n times 4. It's going to be 24. The rest of this after this point is the same as what you've been doing. Okay, so what can we combine? The 6 and the 24. Okay. What is 6 plus 24? 30. Okay. Now, the order does not matter. If you write 2n plus 6n plus 30, or if you write 30 plus 6n plus 2, none of that matters. Okay. As long as all three of those pieces are up there. Okay. So I'm going to write 2n plus 30 plus 6n2. Okay, in the bottom, we're going to keep 100% the same. Nothing crazy is going on there. Why can I not combine this 6 and this 2?
That 6 has 2 ends.
Yes, okay, so that 6 has 2 ends and the other guy, he just has 1, okay? And you cannot combine like that. Only when you're multiplying. Okay, 13. Do we have the same denominator?
No.
No. What am I going to multiply the first one by? N plus 6. Perfect. So n plus 6 on the top and n plus 6 on the bottom. Excuse me, on the numerator and then the denominator. Okay, what about for the second set of fraction? N minus 4. Good. N minus 4 and n minus 4. What is going to be our new denominator? N plus 6, n minus 4. What's the other option for the denominator? Minus 4 and then plus 6, okay? So again, that order does not matter. Okay? For this one, we got 2 times n. 2n. 2 times 6. Plus 12. Okay, now notice, the last one that we did was addition. This one is what? Subtraction. Okay, the easiest way, okay, rather than flipping and changing all the signs on this one, is to put that negative with that 5 in and multiply. Okay, it saves you an entire step of having to rewrite everything twice. Okay, so when we're multiplying, we're really multiplying everything times negative 5n. So what is negative 5n times n? Negative 5n squared. Negative 5n times negative 4.
Negative 20.
Close.
Negative.
Negative 5n times negative 4.
20 ends.
Positive 20n. Okay, now, looking at this, what can we combine? 20n and 2n to give me what? 22n plus 12 minus 5n 2. And then under denominator we got n plus 6, n minus 4. Okay, last one, 15. What am I going to be multiplying my first one by? n plus 2. n plus 2. What am I going to be multiplying my second one by? n minus 5. What is going to be my new denominator? N plus 2, n minus 5. Okay, for my first one, I got 5 times m, 5m. 5 times 2, good. 5 times m, 5m. And 5 times negative 5, negative 25. What can we combine? 5 and 5, and that's going to give me a 10m. What else? 10 and negative 25 is going to give me what? Negative 15. And on the bottom, you're getting n plus 2, n minus 5. Okay, you guys have 8 to do all the way down to number 1 through 10 are the easy ones, okay? So most definitely do those. I want to say, yeah, obviously do the whole sheet practice, okay? But I do know that it's Monday, but 1 through 10 should take you a couple of minutes because the denominators are already alike. It's a matter of adding or subtracting the tops, okay?